it's about people and it's about families, and I think that more than sort of getting partisan political points, to remember and to keep that sort of at the center of that there are real families impacted by this.
One Waco woman is joining dozens of Texans and hundreds of people from across the country advocating for DACA recipients.
The group recently trekking out to Washington, D.C. to try and talk to lawmakers. In-depth reporter Alicia Nespreto has their story.
We are so glad that you are here urging Congress not to quit, but to pass these vital reforms.
Roughly 200 people from all across the country met in Washington, D.C. last week to attend a national immigration forum and to advocate for bipartisan legislation to protect DACA recipients, or Dreamers.
I am very passionate about immigration reform.
Among them was Catherine Freeman from Waco.
I think, one, because I'm living in Texas and I've seen firsthand kind of the effects of congressional gridlock in our sort of day-to-day lives. The cost of food, as farmers aren't able to hire the workers that they need.
Freeman joined 30 fellow Texans to talk with staffers for Senators Cruz and Cornyn, urging them to consider a bipartisan approach to protecting Dreamers.
I was really encouraged by the visit. It seems to be like an issue that's top of mind for Senator Cornyn, and that he is committed to working with Senator Durbin to find some sort of solution that maybe would be presentable to both parties and can get enough votes.
Some lawmakers, like Illinois Senator Dick Durbin, says there's still time before the end of the year, urging his Republican colleagues to make deferred action on childhood arrivals into law.
We need 10 Republicans who will step up and join us in this effort. I can think of 4 or 5 as I stand here. We need more. We've got an opportunity. That opportunity is the month of December.
Many Republicans are asking why now, as DACA started under the Obama administration a decade ago. 10 years later, immigration is at a record high.
First thing you'll see is a bill to control the border first. You've got to get control over the border. You've had almost 2 million people just this year alone coming across.
I think Republicans might be willing to do something about DACA recipients, particularly if the courts end the program, if they can get guarantees of border security.
While advocates like Catherine Freeman say securing the border is important, she says protecting DACA should also be a priority for lawmakers.
The majority of Texans want both border security and immigration reform. They don't feel like it's a choice of either or, that we can have both. And I think that's the voice that I was trying to represent when I went to D.C.
Freeman plans to continue to work with elected officials to find a solution and encourages others passionate about this to do the same.
Letting them know that you support sort of a bipartisan border security act that would create permanency for Dreamers.
In Waco, Alicia Nespreto, 25 News.